What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic. Good morning, it's your boy CJ Goodfella. Shout out to all the brothers that was on the State of Rap, Drake and Pusha T live stream we did earlier. We're going to do a lot more of those type of live streams as well. We're just not going to limit it to boxing. But don't forget, we got the boxing state of boxing, current events and news live stream coming later today around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be on the lookout for that. And we're going to get into this video real quick. It looks like Adonis Stevenson is blaming Floyd Mayweather for the unfair officials and the unfair judges in the Badou Jack fight. So, I'll link the article in the description so you know that it's true. And he's basically blaming Mayweather, saying that, you know, Mayweather had all neutral judges away from Canada. I think it wasn't one Canadian judge. He says it was Mayweather's fault for that. You know, that they didn't have a Canadian judge. The fight that happened in Montreal, it was American judge. It was another foreign judge. So Adonis Stevenson is saying that he should have got a fair shake at the crib, and he should have got the decision. But Floyd was the reason he didn't get the decision because he chose the officials or the judges. And, you know, it all falls down. You got on one half, you got people saying that Floyd should be more involved in his promotional company. Then you got on the other half, he is involved, but he manipulating the judges and manipulating the officials or whatever it may be. You know, he's in a bad spot, but guess what? He's still Money Mayweather, right? So still one of the all-time greats. But, you know, Stevenson sound like sour grapes, and he got some more excuses to come behind that. But let's elaborate on this for a minute. At the end of the day, you at the crib. You know, no matter who the officials is, there was 2 American officials and a guy from Ireland or something like that. I can't remember. You know, you should have been getting all the oohs and ahs you was getting. You wasn't on your game, though. You know, and we're going to speak about that. You wasn't on your game. You know, you came in, talked all that shit, saying you was looking for one punch and only took one punch and only take one punch. You know, I'm looking for one punch. I'm going to go take one. You came in with that mindset. And a lot of people like me is in the belief, and they believe this. When you say it, you speak it into existence. And he spoke it into existence that he was looking for the one punch. Even if that was just for cachet and that was just for show, that was just to, you know, sell the fight. That's what happened. You was trigger happy with that one punch. And when that one punch didn't break and knock down or knock out Badou Jack, you ain't had no plan B. You know, you didn't come in great shape. You're 40 years old. You didn't do anything to train smarter. You didn't do anything to improve your conditioning since you've been very, very inactive. So, I mean, when you was looking for that one punch and it didn't come, you wasn't prepared. Your stamina, your win, it wasn't prepared. And you came in with the mindset and you put that into existence by saying, I need one punch. I only need one punch. I only need one punch. And when you say it, even if you don't mean it, it's going most of the time it's gonna come into existence. So, I mean, he can blame Floyd all he want. He can point at Floyd even in this video. Floyd point back at him, say it was your fault, and it was Adonis Stevenson's fault. He should have did what he came to do versus Badou Jack and took it serious because you've been fighting them powder puffs and them cream cakes all the time, you know, for a lot of these years, and you finally fought somebody that was durable that could fight. And you know, you can say all you want to. You said you was looking for the knockout. I can go 12 if it go 12. You know. But, you know, you was looking for the knockout. And when you go looking for the knockout, guess what happens? You know, you forget about your boxing game plan. You know, you forget about staying disciplined, control the distance, you know, picking your shots, not loading up on shots, you know, your accuracy. You know, you was just so triggered left hand happy that, you know, it threw off your game plan. You know, and at the end of the day, he don't have nobody to blame but himself. But then he goes on and say, oh, I was sick. I was drinking tea and honey the whole week. I was sick. I had a bad cold. That's why I had a bad performance. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Because then you ain't say shit about it. You know, no reports came out about you having no cold. You came out. You was very confident. You didn't seem to be sniffling, sneezing. You know, you didn't appear to be sick at the press conference. So ain't nobody buying that. He coming up with all these excuses. You know, and niggas' favorite excuse is to blame Floyd. You know, oh, I was sick. Oh, I had an injury. Oh, I hurt my toe. Oh, I was coughing a bit. Oh, I had to drink tea and honey the whole week. No, that's not what you was talking on that stage. You know, you was talking about punching, you know, knocking this guy with one punch, and this guy wasn't fit to be in the ring with you. You know, you was gonna blow him out the water, and he wanted to blame Floyd because of the scoring. No, the scoring, you know, in my opinion, Badou Jack won clearly. You didn't do much, even in the rounds that people gave Badou Jack, other than the 11th round. He didn't blow Badou Jack out the water any other round. You know, he left that fight on the table. You said you wanted to knock out. You let it go to the judge's hand. You talked all that shit. You talking about it only take one punch. You know what I'm saying? People want to blame Floyd for everything, and that's the cop-out. You see Badou Jack had to fight. Oh, maybe the officials hate Floyd. Now you're hearing Adonis Stevenson saying, "Oh, maybe see Floyd is responsible for the officials. It shouldn't have been that way." See how people just using Floyd for a cop out? That's a coward. That's a cowardly, man. Look at yourself, Badou Jack. Look at yourself. You had plenty of opportunities to stop Adonis Stevenson. Plenty. He had Adonis Stevenson hurt several times in this fight, and didn't drop him or finish him or nothing. He left that on the table. Adonis Stevenson, he didn't do shit to try to stop Badou Jack. He never really had Badou Jack in mad trouble other than the end of the 10th and going to 11th. He didn't switch it up. He banged with Badou Jack on the inside for a minute, got tired, and started retreating. Your conditioning wasn't good enough. Look at what you did first. Don't blame another man for your mishaps, because at the end of the day, you sold this fighter based on a knockout. When the press conference first came up, now you're talking about, you need the home court advantage. If this was in Montreal, you bet this wouldn't have happened. How much of a home field advantage do you need? Toronto's still Canada. That's why he's not going to leave Canada, man. Like I said, we could talk about Anthony Joshua not wanting to leave the UK. But this dude is worse than him. He can come to the United States and fight. But he's shook. He's scared. Ain't no such thing as halfway shook, halfway crooks, man. He shook. It's going to take somebody to go up to Canada and beat his ass. I don't give a fuck if it is Alexander Goofy guy from Top Rank. Somebody got to go beat this guy's ass, man. Because, he didn't held up the light heavyweight division long enough, man. Ducking and dodging. Craig and Day, you two niggas been ducking and dodging me for the longest. And hopefully Damon get out of jail and whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Badou Jack go back to Canada, or Alexander Daniel go back up there and whoop on this guy, man. Seriously. Because this dude is comical, man. The first type of test he had in years. I mean, shit. I ain't shit. When he fought Chad Dawson like 4 or 5 years ago. The first test he had in 4 or 5 years. He really came up short, man. He really came up short, in my opinion. And now he want to blame Floyd Mayweather. Oh, now he want to blame he had a cold or a sickness. These dudes is comical, man. Very, very comical, man. Like I said, I linked the article in the description. And check out the links for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The Instagram is just the username in there, but the other one's got the links. If you want to donate, that'll be appreciated. Help us build the website and go to these fights as well. Go to a good cause as well. And also, don't forget we're going live around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking the state of boxing, current news. It's gonna be a nice, good, lengthy show. Hopefully, I have some of the brothers on come in and chop it up with your boy. But yeah, we moving, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe the video, hit the bell icon. For people not getting notifications, cancel the bell icon out, and then click it again, and maybe you can get your notifications when we go live. But we're going to go live around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a TBC thing, the Boxing Clinic and more. And we gone.